Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a simulator game in Roblox. But before we start, I want to show you guys my new game that just came out. It's called Pan Simulator. I will leave a link to it in the description. It's basically just a normal game. Well, it's dying. It only has 30 players. It had like 200 players before. Um, So it's a basic simulator with pans. You click, you sell, you buy new items. So it's pretty cool. You can also hatch pets. As you can see, people have pets. You can equip pets. Also, in this series, we're gonna have a really cool egg hatching system. As I said, you can hatch pets and equip them, and you can also buy new areas. So if you go here and just purchase a new area, oh wait, I don't own it. Well, I think that's a bug. Yeah, that's definitely a bug. Okay, we'll fix that. So yeah, you can check out the game. The link will be in the description. So yeah, let's start scripting. So firstly, I'm going to add some little lighting effects. Add a sun rays effect, a color correction effect, and set the contrast to 0.1. And I'm going to add a little skybox. I like using this sunless sky. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, we are pretty much done with the lighting effects. Now I'm going to add a quick little map, not a real map, just for the tutorial. Let's make this smooth plastic, and let's make this like a nice green. Oh my god, that's way too green. I'm going to go to my meshes, some models that I made. Well, I made them by following tutorials. Actually, let me just drag a map that I already have. I'm just gonna go ahead and drag in an old map that I made. It's not really old. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. I'm just gonna drag this map right here, paste it here, and just remove the old base plate and the other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set the lighting to this to 1 and this to 1, so that we have some pretty nice lighting going on. And I'm also going to set the ambience to a nice white, a lighter white, and the contrast to 0.2. Yeah, 0.2 looks good. And I think I already have some spawn locations. Okay, let's just drag these bushes inside of the bushes folder. And yeah, let's start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a server script to server script service, rename it by right clicking and rename it to main, and we're gonna add a player added event. So game.players.player added connect function function player, and local leader stats is equal to instance.new folder, and we're gonna parent it to the player, and leader stats dot name. Make sure you do exactly what I do. So leader stats dot name is equal to leader stats with no caps at all, and we're gonna create a currency. So let's start with coins is equal to instance dot new int value comma player comma leader stats. Sorry, we have to parent them to the leader stats, and we're gonna set coins dot name is equal to coins with a capital C. We can change the currency to whatever we want, and we're gonna set coins dot value is equal to 0. And now if we go ahead and play the game, we should have a currency at the top right corner. So yes, as you can see, we have a currency, and I think that my game is way too bright. So let's fix that by lowering down the brightness, or just this effect. Oh no, this does not work at all. Okay, let's just put this like that, and the brightness. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Oh, I like this for some reason. Even though I know it looks bad, but I kind of like it. Let's just put this to 1. And I'm going to change the exposure. I mean the geographic altitude to this for like a nice sunset. This looks pretty cool. I like that. Now we have the currency, so let's add a screen GUI to start GUI. And what we're gonna do now is I'm going to show you how to add how to make like ways to get cash. So add a button. Let's first just start with the button one, and I'm going to set its size to 101 by 102 by 102, so that it's a square. And I'm going to set its anchor point to 0.5, and I'm going to add a UI corner to it, and I'm going to set its text to a nice emoji. So let's go to here and go to Emojipedia. Alright, so let's search for an emoji. Let's look for like a I don't know, maybe a coin emoji. Money bag. Yeah, let's use the money bag. Let's set the UI corners corner radius to offset to 0, and the scale to 0.1 or 0.2, and the text to the emoji that we just copied. And make sure that text scale is checked, and I don't like this emoji, so let's look for a cash emoji. Dollar banknote. Still looking pretty bad. So for just a I don't know, maybe a fire emoji for some reason. Well, I know the fire emoji doesn't make any sense, but let's just use it anyway. So I'm going to set the background color to a nice dark gray, and I'm going to rename it to click, and we're gonna add a local script, and we're gonna do a variable for the player. Local player is equal to game dot players dot local player, and script dot parent dot mouse button one click connect function game dot replicated storage dot remote dot add fire server, and we're gonna send the player. Now we don't have this remote event yet, so let's add it to replicated storage. Let's add a folder for the remotes, and let's add a remote event to it. Rename it to add, and in the main script we're gonna do game.replicate storage remotes add on server event connect function, and we're gonna use the player argument, and we're gonna create a variable for the currency. local currency is equal to coins, so we want to add the coins, and we're gonna do local amount. Local amount is equal to like 5, and we're gonna add a let's do player dot leaderstats dot no, not dot, let's use some square brackets for the currency. Dot value is equal to, and just copy this line right here, paste it here. Let's format this plus, and let's put the amount. So if we go ahead and play the game now, we should see if we click this, it gives us coins, so that's pretty cool. And I really like this sunset. Okay, so now we have the button that gives you cash, but it doesn't have a cooldown, so let's do that very easily. So local, let's just put a local, oh my god, I hate typing, local cg is equal to false, and in here we're gonna do if not cg, then let's put an end right here, and in here we're gonna wait like 0.5, and cg is equal to false, and in here we're gonna do cg is equal to 2. Okay, now if you go ahead and play the game, it should work perfectly. As you can see, we can spam it as much as we can, so that's cool. And now let's say you want a tool that gives you cash this time, so you can do that very easily. Let me just fix this lighting up, it's very bad. I don't know what's wrong with it, it's just so annoying. Like, I don't know, maybe this, or maybe the geographic altitude. Probably. Well, I'm just going to keep it like this for now, or let's just set it to 0, because this is like really annoying. Okay, so let's say you want a tool that gives you cash, you can do that too. Let me just place this button here for now, and let's, in the starter pack, let's add a tool, and let's uncheck requires handle, and we're gonna go and add a local script to it, and we're gonna do script.parent. Let's first create a variable for the player is equal to game.players.local player, and script.parent.activated connect function, and we're gonna use the player. No, let's just do this, and game, let's firstly add the cooldown too. So local, oh my god, I hate typing. Local cg is equal to false, and in here we're gonna do if not cg, then let's do game.replicated storage.remote.add confire server, and we're gonna send the player, and let's do wait 0.5, and cg is equal to false, and over here at the top we're gonna do cg is equal to true, but the amount is not going to work, so let's add a end value to the tool and rename it to amount, and let's set its value to 5, and we're gonna send the player and the amount, and script.parent.amount.value, and we're gonna do player comma amount, and let's just do that plus amount, and let's do the same thing for the click. For the click, I'm just going to do local amount is equal to 5, And we're gonna do again replicate the storage qualifier server player comma amount. I hope that works. I don't think it's, oh, I forgot to do something. It's not gonna work. Yes, it's not gonna work. I forgot to send just script.parent amount of value instead of the player. So that should be working now. I hope so. As you can see, it works, and for the tool it does work if we equip it. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is, I think, some settings. Let's add some music. So go to the toolbox, go to the marketplace, and go to the audio tab, and just look for, just play all of these sounds. Let me put on my headphones and play these. Oh, that's so annoying. Bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some of these are just way too loud. Well, just find one that you like. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. I can't find some good ones. I think I like this one. Yeah, let's add it to replicate the storage. Let's add a folder for the sound effects. Let's rename it to SFX. And click on the audio, and it should add it right here. Let's rename it to background music, and check looped, and check playing, and oh my god, I hate this music. Oh my god. Let's look for a nice background music. Okay, none of these are good. I hate the sound library. It's so annoying. You can't find good sounds. Like, I think Guardian. Oh my god, I can't find good sounds. Well, I'm just going to... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Let's just use this one. Or let's just go back to the background music. I think it was this one. Let's use this one for now. Just check looped and playing, and set the volume to 0.5. And yeah, if you go ahead and play your game, it should play. It's way too loud. Okay, so this is going to be it for this tutorial. If this helped, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and before we end the video, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of what this series is going to have. Let's rename this to Simulator Series. and just publish this first. Okay, it's not gonna publish. Never mind. Okay, so here's what I've been working on recently. So if you go ahead and hatch the egg, you can press E to hatch the egg, and it hatches and it gives you a pet. You can equip the pet, and it says that it's equipped, and you can equip new pets. It doesn't have a cooldown yet for pet equipping. Oh my god, it keeps on giving me the same pet. Okay, so it has it's still not working though. I just made it like 2 hours ago or something. You can equip two pets at the same time, but it's not done yet. As you can see, it still says unequip. But I'm trying to remake an egg hatching system that I made a while ago. Here's the egg hatching system that I made a while ago. Where is it? It should be right here. Okay, so it's here. And I really like this egg hatching system. It's really cool. But it's not well scripted, and it's really hard to add new pets. Let's wait for the pets to load. As you can see, it shows the pets here, and if you can hatch new pets, and the pets save, you can hatch pets, and you can triple hatch. But the egg hatching system that I'm working on, or it is going to be much better than this. You can also auto hatch if you press R, and you can equip more than 5 pets at the same time, because if you own the game pass, it's pretty cool, I guess. But as you can see, the pet system is not great. As you can see how the way they follow you, they're just creepy. That's why I'm remaking it, and it's going to be much easier to edit. And this was like really bad, because look at the code. It's like a remote event for each pet to equip, and yeah, that was just insanely bad. Okay, and there is also going to be a really nice shop in the series. Let me show you. It's here, I think so. Polaris Park Place number 192. I don't think it's that one. Yeah, it's here. As I said, I also made this nice shop. Let me just reset the data stores to a random thing so I can show you what the shop is. And it's like really cool. You don't have to like use 700 remote events for 700 tools. It's just one remote event, and it's pretty cool. As you can see, you can buy new things. Oh, I don't have slashes to buy them, so let me just give myself some nice slashes, some more. Oh, let me just set this to a big number. And as you can see, you can buy it, and it unlocks the other one and the other one. So that's cool. But it also has a really cool feature, which is it's really easy to add new tools. Let's say I want to add like this, another classic sword, but like a green one or something. I can do that very easily. Let me just duplicate this. You can just set the number of the tool. So this is going to be the 4th one, and the price to 500. And if you go ahead and put it here, and let's just change its color to a nice, like, I don't know, maybe white or black. I don't know why it doesn't show it as a black thing. I think it's because of the texture ID. Nah. Okay, let's just put it here and rename it to, for example, like Plastic Sword 4. And if you go ahead and play the game, it should pop up without having to do anything, which is like really cool. Okay, as you can see now we have 4 tools, and you can also change the leader stats to get, let me just change this to big number. And as you can see, you can buy this and it will unlock the last one. As you can see, it appears on the viewport frame, and it shows the name of the tool. And yeah, it's very cool. And you can also equip the old tools that you got. Let's say I want to equip the first tool, I can do that. And if I want to equip the last one, I can do that too. And you can do the other one, this one, without having to buy them again, which is very cool. So yeah, and this is going to be it for today's tutorial. If this helped, I already said that. If this helped, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.